Freeloaders. I'm Mike Papa Foxtrot.
And I'm 3T.
Freeloaders is a regular look at what is or has been free to download from the PlayStation Network. We download the games and give them a play and see if they're worth the download, bandwidth and time.
This time we're looking at Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragonkeep, a Wonderlands one-shot adventure, a standalone re-release of the downloadable content pack by the same name, originally developed for Borderlands 2. Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragonkeep, a Wonderlands one-shot adventure, was released on November the 9th, 2021 for PlayStation 4 and 5 via backwards compatibility, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. And these are our first impressions. Are you proud of me that was a one-take intro? Because I am.
and that you edited it on the fly, putting something in which I cut out because I removed the Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragonkeep the second time to simplify the script. So, yes.
If I achieve nothing else this week. If I achieved nothing else this week, at least I said that right.
Or did we? I mean, who knows? Maybe I typed it wrong.
Who cares? Did we do a Borderlands game for a previous episode?
We have done a Borderlands game some time ago. It was not the first one. It was because there was the release of like the. Again, I should have looked this up, and I meant to. It was like I think it was Borderlands 2. I think it was Borderlands 2.
Yeah, but whereas this is this is DLC, but is it? I'm still really don't know. Even having watched the intro animation,
this is DLC, which I think became so popular that they've made it stand alone.
So I'm not sure whether it's the same Borderlands gameplay or not. Then is really where I'm going.
I have a feeling it is because it's a bolt-on pack, so it's bolting onto the top of it. So because it's bolting onto the top of it, it probably is the same thing. Now, I enjoyed Borderlands while we were playing.
I think it was fun.
I have to say, it was just a lot of shooting, I think, and there were robots and things like that involved, and I just remember having quite a nice animation style, which I think this has a similar animation style. It's sort of semi-real. It's like sort of that. I can't never remember what it's called.
Is it cell shaded, or am I thinking of the wrong thing?
I don't know, something like that. I think we did it. I'm just currently trying to work out when we did Borderlands. I
don't think it was 2021. I think it would have been at least, more than a year ago, at least 18 months ago, probably. But
yeah, I actually think it was season 2. Yes,
wow,
season 2. I've just looked it up. Season 2, episode 6. So it was a summer job, and it was the Handsome Collection. That's what it was. It's when the Handsome Collection was released.
So hopefully this isn't going to be too hugely surprising. It's obviously got a bit of a tabletop RPG storyline and or aesthetic to it, which is interesting as well. But hopefully it's gonna hold up as a game in its own right, as it's being sold as one. So fingers crossed.
I've got some options
Me too.
in front of me, which hopefully have just appeared on the video.
My thinking is the first one is probably the one to go for because it's the first one. Right. I assume they're all available, but the first one says it's a full game and then some bullet points as to things you can do. The second one also says that there's a full game, but with optimized for PS5. Don't really want that.
No, not yet.
And the third one is some other bonus stuff again for PS5. So I'm assuming the first one is probably our first stop.
My only worry is now I'm going to push this square and it's going to go off on a 3-hour download. But let's see what happens.
Let's find
out.
I'm
pushing square now.
That's what the editing's for, I guess.
It's leaving into the PlayStation Store.
Okay, that is a pre-order, so we do not want that.
No, so I'm coming back.
I think we just want to close. Actually, I think we've read that.
You
wrong.
reckon? Yes. Let's close then.
There you go. Well, we can always edit all this out. Swish. Because I now have me, and I can invite you. Or it says that you're also playing. So
yes, I've got you. It says you're also a role playing as well.
See, I'm going to try and join you instantly, because then you have to do all the hard work working out what we do.
Oh, thanks.
It looks like it's loading something.
But this actually, this rings a bell. I mean, this looks very similar. Oh, apparently you've joined my struggle.
Here
Treaty
we go.
has joined your struggle. The creatures of Pandora grow strong.
So I assume, is it a campaign game or is it a multiplayer? Is it a versus?
I'm just gonna hit new game and see what happens. Shall we
Sounds
do
like
that?
a plan. Let's do it, because this is our literal first impressions. It's quite nice, really, to have no idea what game's going to be like.
No, I mean, and the thing is, it's. I think this was the one that we picked because. Why did we pick this one? Was it because it had a long title? What was the reason? What was the other one? I can't remember.
I think the other options was it UFC this month, or was it something else?
Probably.
The time is disappearing out from under me so quickly these days. I think it's called being in your 40s, isn't it?
Been there, done that.
Yeah, sorry. P.S.
Oh no, it was a good time. It's just never coming back.
While this animation plays out, I'll just look up what the other options were. Blessed be mobile devices. Absolutely.
They are the fountain of all knowledge.
It was UFC. Yeah, we decided we didn't really fancy playing a button mashing fighting game. And the other one was a roller coaster thing, which either looked cheap or was only to the PS5, and I can't remember.
Something like that. Yeah. The thing is, the problem with UFC is that we've done wrestling game in the past as well. So I mean, and it has been a while. I mean, now the fact that we're in season 5 and it was season 2 that we did Borderlands: The Handsome Collection. At least we've given it a rest.
It does speak to the variety that is on offer. As much as we do moan sometimes about the games that seem limited, 3 years in between is not too bad even though it is basically a Borderlands DLC. I'm not going to praise it up too much. The selections were poor.
Standalone.
Yeah.
Standalone. It's been made standalone, so you don't actually need the Borderlands. It went on and on and on and on about while I was trying to work out how to simplify the script, and it was like, simplify the script. Why are you telling me so much about the game? I don't want to know anything about the game. I just want to play it and discover it for myself. So.
Are we married to the idea of watching this, or should we try and skip it? Oh wait, it might be finishing.
Witch!
Oh no! Here we go.
It started again.
Is it the same one?
No.
Okay. No. Here we go. It's melting. We saw this. This is the intro. This played about 3 times while we were getting set up.
Yeah, because we had to work out how to actually get round it. So. Oh well, that's changed how this program's gonna start anyway, because it was gonna start with this, but not anymore. So there you go. You get to hear the edit in the live, so to speak.
Excellent.
Tino, why don't you start over?
So yeah, they appear to be playing some kind of TTRPG. Not hiding its influences at all.
Well, they're playing bunkers and badasses. I mean, what can go wrong?
Absolutely.
Tina? She's
What's
right.
the beer bottle? Has he broken the top off of that beer bottle?
Oh, I'll have another look again in a minute if you show him again.
It's some kind of like a jagged top.
I expect so. It's probably because he's a real badass,
My Sarah's name is Brick, and she is the prettiest.
Tina, why don't we just start now and figure that out later?
Come on, girl. You know we gotta wait for
We know this goes on for quite a while as well, though, because we've both sat through it.
Oh, it's quite close. It's quite close. It's a.
Yeah, it looks
no,
like
he
it's
hasn't. It's just it didn't just got like a cap. It's still got the cap on it. I thought he'd actually just smashed it on the side or something.
Oh no, fair enough then. I could just see a jagged edge as the camera whipped past it.
Now this is when the animation ends and goes to the load. Yes, there we are. Right, so now we should.
This
be in
is
new
Freeloaders.
territory.
Sorry.
Unless of course it goes back to the square, the triangle, and.
Right, so we've got a choice of characters.
We're in Inception at that point. Okay. I'm just going to go with the first one. I think.
Commando, Assassin, Siren, Gunzerker. I think the word Gunzerker is annoying me sufficiently that I'm going to become a Gunzerker whose skill is Gunzerking. So I'm going to select that one. Are you going for the first one? Are you the whatever it is, commando?
Yeah, I don't like the idea of the assassin, and
You see, the art style. It's not cel shaded, is it? It's like comic book art has been wrapped around these polygons to sort of create this.
Yeah, it's almost like it always reminds me of the Aha Take On Me video.
Oh, okay.
Where it's like sort of sketched artwork that sort of comes alive.
I hope there's a pipe wrench fight with some biker boys.
Okay.
Whatever the fuck that story's about. I'm sorry, I swore. Whatever the hell that story's about.
That's all right. What?
Are you having to press X again, or?
Oh, confirm character. Yeah, sorry,
there you go.
was me. That was on me. Yeah, sorry. Inept readitude.
It was just a guess, only because mine had a little tick next to it and yours didn't. So I thought, oh, what did I do different? I hammered the X button a few times. Is all I did.
Arrive at the docks of Flaming Rock Refuge.
Okay.
This place used to be really nice.
So we get to look around. Are we in this place together? Are we both on this boat? Is this you? I'm jumping.
I've got your. Oh yeah, you're the mental one jumping. Guess what problem I've currently got?
Oh, not axis problems. Okay.
Just let me go into the options and just have a look at the controller and see if we can probably invert look on, and then I need to probably save that.
Just gonna have a look around.
Oh yeah, that's
done?
better.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's good. Yeah, okay.
So we can open some crates. Hope I'm not going to have to pay for it. There's weapons in here. Okay.
Up.
Yes, this is feeling very much like Borderlands. Pretty much
It reminds
was.
me of Borderlands, but then it wasn't so. Oh, ammunition, please.
Oh, but my shoulder buttons are not what I'm used to. What does travel mean? It means travel, you idiot.
How come I didn't get any guns? I got a pistol.
It's a lovely day in Flame Rock Refuge. A far cry.
So where are we supposed to go? Right, Flame Rock Refuge.
messed
Hopefully
up
that's
town.
marked
Why
up
would
on a
this be
map
lovely?
somewhere.
What I meant to say is,
Screen
turn on
went
night,
black then when I picked up
and
whatever
give
that
me a
was.
second.
So
and the whole area kind of smells like butts and butts.
sorry, I'm not paying attention.
No, that's fine. I'm just
I
having a
don't
wander
have
around.
weapons.
She wants us to go somewhere, so I'm just...
Where does she want us to go?
Flame Rock Refuge, according to the top right of my screen, so I'm guessing that's somewhere over here. Probably the name of this town.
Well, what's this thing over here then? I've got like a square computery thing over here.
It's a fast travel station or something?
Oh yeah. Okay.
So what do the L2 and R2 do then? Because this is all on the front two shoulders.
Suddenly you're attacked
you're
by a
right.
horde of skelly-men. They start shooting
Oh,
at
sorry,
you.
I seem to have triggered a story point.
That's all right. I'm coming to you.
They're throwing
These
stuff
people
at
bad.
me. Yeah, skelly men, she called them. Is there another one? Yeah. Wait for me. There we go. Take your time, Mr. Skellington. Oh, he appears to have killed me. Well, I got a bit cocky there, so that I deserved it.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna die in a second. So
Get a kill to revive. How do I get a kill?
there's a guy behind you.
Huh. Alright. Where's the icy one? And I'm dead anyway.
I'm not gonna be long. I'm not gonna be long for the world because Mr. Skelly Man keeps bloody.
That was a.
Oh, I gotta reload the gun.
Good news is all you do is respawn at the fast travel station. So here I come again.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna hopefully kill this guy now.
I'm saying good news. We'll see how much we enjoy this.
Yep, I'm back alive. I managed to kill him. I could do with a better gun. I've got an awful gun.
I may have picked up all the good ones. I wonder if I can get rid of this and give it to you.
So all I seem to have is a secondary weapon.
Oh. Well, let's go back and have a look then. Because you need something good.
I mean,
I'll cover you while you look.
is that my health or your health?
Don't know.
Oh, damn.
I hope I didn't just pick up all the good stuff.
Oh,
I assumed there was enough for both of us.
Well, no, because my crate, I don't know what, my crate just had sort of square things in it, and I looked at it and went, okay, that's fine. I mean, there'll be guns along the way. So.
I suppose so.
All right. Can we swim in this water? Did we establish that? I think we established we drowned last time.
I don't remember. Well, we'll find out. It'll be a funny moment when we find out.
You do realise that I one hit and I'm dead.
Oh well, I don't think I can hit you.
No. One hit and I'm gone. You know what I mean? From the enemy.
Oh, that's
I
okay.
can feel you shooting me in the back. Don't worry.
Well, I'll go up ahead then. Get killed first. And while they knacker themselves out eating
crate.
me.
I want that crate. There's a crate there. I want the crate. 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 I want the crate.
I can't even see it. Oh, there it is. God damn. Like even with. Yeah.
Oh, it's not a crate. It's
Is
something
it like a
whatever.
probably like a spawn point or something? Stop us having to run this way. Oh, there's some more skeletons.
More monsters. Here we are.
I think I'll use my pistol first.
I keep pulling the wrong.
Huh. Okay, well they're strangely resistant.
Oh my good lord! There are two of them.
Yeah. They're throwing.
You know what?
Oh.
Going close for a melee. Melee gets rid of them. Melee gets rid of them quicker.
Okay, well let's just do that.
yeah.
He's shooting arrows at me.
Yeah, but you just zigzag at them and then just sort of
Yeah,
melee
you're right.
them.
Yeah, they're very punch.
Yeah, they're a little bit lost at point blank range. Of course, I've lost. Oh, there he is. Where's the one? There he is. Oh,
Sorry.
no.
I felt I was helping. Yeah, I would guess the water is a hazard that we can't cross because otherwise they wouldn't have made this such a windy road.
Oh, look, they...
Dragon riders.
Oh god. I seem to remember dragons.
Okay. Well, stop firing.
She's narrating to us.
It's basically, it's an RPG, isn't it?
Oh, I've just been burnt.
I can revive you.
Lovely. Get a revive. Yeah, but the dragon might burn you.
That's fine. Either way.
Oh, what's this? What's this here? What's this here?
Hey, I got a trophy for reviving you.
I wanted to kill
Die so I can revive you.
All right.
Okay.
No, hang on. There's stuff over here.
It's a good stuff to pick up.
And his name is.
I don't know.
Mr. Boney.
I tell you, she's making me feel a lot better about my own DMing because she's not great at describing stuff.
No, I think that's the whole thing.
Oh, here's some skeletons.
Yeah, they're a little bit harder to knock out.
Still
Actually,
more
they're
fun to
wearing
punch.
armor.
Oh, now you can revive me.
Yeah, in a minute. I'm gonna die first.
Oh, if I...
Told you.
Oh, well, we gotta get a kill, so we're gonna kill this guy who looks like a skeleton with a wig on.
Alright,
I
the
got
road
it.
to
I'll
Flame
revive
Refuge
you.
is open.
Oh, I got something about boss being boss something.
Oh, I don't know. Was he the boss? I think she's
I
describing.
don't know. I'm going for this one over here because I want him. You get the other one. I'll get this one.
I didn't realise there was another one. I'm trying to pick up all this stuff. Oh, okay. Well, I'm down. So.
Oh, I'll come back in a minute. I'm just gonna kill these guys first.
See what I can do.
Unless I die first, of course. Passing the helmet. Hello, mate. What are you doing? Are you watching your back?
Oh, I think I revived
back.
myself. I got him. Got one.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and I'm down
Get
again.
this guy with the arrow.
I think this
I won't be
happened
long.
last time we played a Borderlands game.
I won't be long. I won't be long for the world.
I was down every 5 seconds.
I need that trophy. Stay dead for me.
okay.
Stay dead for me.
There you go.
That's not something you hear very often, is it?
No. They are. Are we supposed to be wasting time with them, or are we just supposed to be making?
No, well, I think we're supposed to just be making our way in here because I cleared quite a lot of them in here.
It is satisfying
So-
punching them in the face, though.
Oh yeah, I have to say, why have I been shooting them? The melee attack. Melee attack does so much more. I picked up some money.
I've got a load of shards that feel like I should be picking them up out here.
Opened what's this? I've opened it. I don't know what that was.
Helmet of swift passing through.
I've got something. I got rewarded with something. I'm going for a chest. I'm opening chests and stuff. There's a guy over here.
I'll fight off some of these pony boys.
I got ammunition, which I just picked up. What's this? Smash. R3.
I'm neither Jason nor an Argonaut, so I really wish to be left alone, Mr. Skeleton.
There's one over here. Do you need any ammunition? There's a load of ammunition in that crate.
Maybe I will then.
Yeah, I just loaded on the other crate, so I figured that as the crate management seems to be a bit like, you know.
It's very much a free
Hello,
for all.
Mr. Archer. There you go. What are you doing here? You're not very good at close range, are you, my friend? Right.
So, first impressions as we're playing through, it seems smooth. The animation and the art style is actually quite nice, I will say.
Yeah, well,
Seems relatively satisfying
oh,
control
guns,
system.
guns. I want a gun.
I think I might have just picked out a good one again, sorry.
It's alright.
Oh, I've only got pistols now. That serves me right for running straight in and trying to steal something, doesn't it?
Oh no, you can change guns.
Okay.
If you push your triangle button and then D-pad, you can change to different guns.
Oh yeah, but I've only got 2.
Oh yeah, I've only got 2 as well.
But I had a nice assault rifle looking thing, and that's gone.
Oh
So,
well, you've lost it.
yeah, 2 pistols instead. That's fine. Live and learn.
Oh no, the water's not deadly.
That's good to know because I just landed in it too. Oh,
Yep, I think it's because it's shallow. I'm just going to go and pick up whatever this is, which is a gun. There's a gun here.
I'm actually a bit trapped. I'm actually
There's a
very
gun here.
trapped.
Vengeful TMP. Okay.
I'm just going to go up these steps over here. Right. So let's see if we can actually do this actual.
Yeah, I want this
objective.
guy. You're mine. I have to say, as a gun nut, the guns are a bit rubbish in this game. I seem
Yeah.
to remember that.
Maybe they get better later on. I had an okay burst fire assault rifle type thing, but it's lost.
Oh,
to me
what
now.
the hell was that?
Oh, is that my gun? Maybe I've got.
That blew me off the thing. I was about to go and pick up a crate.
I might have explosive rounds then. Let's find
I'm
out.
stuck in the water now. Hang on, I can't get back up.
Alright, well I won't get the crate because that was an accident.
Oh no, I mean it's. I mean, it might. I just figured it might have guns in it. I'm looking for a better gun. I mean, this gun. All the guns are crap. Oh, ammunition. So if you need ammunition,
Well, maybe not for this thing, but yeah. What is this one? That's a satisfying
oh,
sound.
I see it. I see a crate over here. Tell you what, you jump a long way.
And very slowly.
Oh, I'm having the ammunition for this. Smash and smash. I was sort of hoping that there'd be a... Oh, what's that over there? That looks like a bad un. Let's
Go
get
on.
his attention.
Down
Hello, mate.
this pier. Oh.
Hello, mate. Come on. No, standing in the water. Hello.
Hi.
Come on. Over here.
Don't seem
He's
to
a
be
rock
too
golem.
phased.
Yeah, if we can kill him at distance, we might get a nice, easy drop.
He's weakening. He's bloodied.
You've got a nice... Your gun's got a nice rate of fire. Mine's not very accurate if I...
This is the one that I sacrificed my assault rifle for, so as long as there's plenty of ammo
Oh.
in it, I'll be happy with it.
well, that's... another one just appeared.
Oh, let's get that then.
Target practice time.
Challenge progress update. Update. Get 10 critical hits. Something, something, something. I'm obviously
Yeah, too much information.
doing all right here. Deadeye 1. And my aim got better in the past 5 minutes, which is good. Any more? I sort of want his free stuff.
Yep, go for it. Do be careful that another one doesn't loom out of the water.
They don't seem that threatening, to be fair. skeletons.
Every now and then I get this area, this warning where I'm not supposed to be somewhere. Like right here, I got this warning here. But it's a dangerous area for some reason.
The skeleton men do not want me to have this. So I'm going to run away. Also, my cool gun is now out of ammo. And I believe my other gun's out of ammo. They must take the same ammo.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm now running for my life.
That's right. Bring them back to me. That's nice. Thanks.
Are they on their
Right,
way?
Let's go.
Oh, no, they're not
on the
bothered.
way.
Oh, yeah, here they are.
Yeah, they are. I'm going this way.
Oh, we're supposed to be heading towards the diamond, I think, on our map anyway.
Yeah, well, we're not going that way anyway. I'm just going to go for whatever this is. There's ammo crate here if you need it.
It looks like this might be as well.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll take this one.
And there's more in this one next to it.
Where's
if you need
this
some
diamond
on the left.
then? This diamond is up here somewhere.
Right, if you don't want it, I'll have it.
Oh, yeah, I've got it.
Okay, so
Oh. Leave
That
3T alone.
that is such a funny image that I'm just like expending ammo and you just run up and just clock it in the face and take it out. I'm now down, so you can get your revive. Oh no, you already got it, didn't you?
Oh, well, I've already got your right. I'm just going to kill these guys. But if you want to shoot one that's near death, that's nice as well.
Looks like I might have done that. Oh, this
right.
is just me.
I'm going to pick up some of this gold or whatever this is. Pick up.
Oh, and I'm down
What are
again.
you? What the hell?
Where are they firing from?
I don't know. That guy shot me in the back.
He's on top of this rock throwing axes.
That's right. You're going to have him now.
It's quite a nice, accurate weapon.
I got him. He got me with an axe at the last minute, though.
What's in these? I guess the gold things are worth having.
Well, they're the money, I think.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to this diamond, and then we can sort of stop recording
Can regroup
and
have a think.
and carry on playing for a bit and see what we make of it.
Punchy, punchy. Oh, I'm down.
Oh, Treaty's dying.
Oh. Don't worry, I'll just respawn a bit further back if I die anyway. So.
Oh, I came to beat him to death.
Oh, sorry. I'm basically out of ammo on this thing, so... Oh!
There's ammo over here.
It's alright, I have been down.
Like that? How'd that feel, huh? Back up. You'll get
Didn't
him
realise
next
there
time
was another one
shooting.
here. See, the music is a little bit somber for the sort of cartoony feel that they're going for.
Oh, guess what? This guy's got armor.
I'll shoot him while you punch him, and maybe together we'll... Can't even hit him.
He's down.
There we
I got £3 for killing him.
go. Out of ammo.
Oh, there's a gun. There's a gun and a half.
What's
I want this gun.
Inflammatory animosity. Seems like an interesting one.
I think I've just picked up a rocket launcher.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you've got two guns selected on your wheel, you can just use triangle to switch between them.
Yeah, I got rid of the wrong gun again. Stuck with a rubbish pistol. This one's not. Yeah, it's got a terrible rate of fire.
Oh yeah, all of the guns I've had are terrible rate of fire. Oh, thanks. I'm standing in just the right place to get all that. It's like, what?
I guess this is our destination.
Okay. Are you ready to travel?
Looks like it.
Oh, there we go.
Flame Rock Refuge.
All right, so I think what we'll do is we will take a break while that loads, and we will be back with you momentarily. But for us, there'll be some time playing.
So we've spent a little bit of time playing Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, a Wonderlands one-shot adventure. Mike Papa Foxtrot, what did you think of Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, a Wonderlands one-shot adventure?
It had charm. It had a lot of charm and a lot of character and a very long title, which you are enjoying memorizing. It's interesting. I mean, the thing is, it follows the humour of that sort of the Badlands franchise, obviously, but it's also got its own unique humour. I mean, and as people that are into board games and D&Ding, as well as first-person shooting, I mean, what's not to like?
Yeah, it's kind of I wasn't convinced that the two things would gel as well as they do. It's kind of an interesting way of presenting the story. You know, you're half listening as your dungeon master or game master, I suppose. It's not a Dungeons and Dragons, but is telling you all this stuff, and all the NPCs are talking in her dialect, so that you understand that they are being controlled by her. The only thing I did think, and I said to you sort of halfway through the first mission, is I think it might have been more interesting and more of a challenge if they had decided to make the weapons a little bit more in keeping with kind of medieval fantasy. If you weren't firing like fire guns and electro guns and assault rifles.
Well, no, it would have allowed you to still fire and still fire electric stuff. But if
magic
you had it
arrows,
with a bow and arrow,
or crossbows.
Like that.
Yeah.
Well, not even magic arrows. Just like that you select and you put like an explosive tip on the arrow, or you have a battery on the arrow, and even if you customize them as you pull them out of your quiver,
and
that kind of thing.
Sword as a secondary or something, because melee is quite important.
Oh yeah, more important than I think. I mean, there was one point where I think that you weren't very happy with quite early on, where the pub, there's the pub challenge.
Yes.
Was that actually in the first part, or was that after we'd stopped recording? That was after we'd stopped recording.
I think it was just after. Yeah.
And it was. It was a very punch the guy to explode the guy by punching the guy.
Punch someone so hard he explodes, and
that took a lot of effort to try and work that out, and then I think we sort of we fluked it to a certain extent. And then, but we fluked it with skill, which was interesting.
Yeah.
So
you worked it out, and then between us we sorted it. But it was.
Well, no, I didn't work it out. I was I think he was trapped. I actually think what happened is that the game had a little bit of a glitch there, and he got trapped in the pub, in the tavern, and somehow he got released, and that triggered him to go. Because what happened is I went away from the tavern to see if we could find something to blow him up. And then I killed myself. And you had to come and get me to pick me up. And I think you leaving the tavern, along with me not being in the tavern, forced him or allowed his AI to actually do something, because he was definitely sort of moving from corner to corner of the tavern. And I think he was glitched out. And I think that something went a little bit wrong there, because that was that was more frustrating than it should have been. But that was the only real problem we've had. We fought quite an impressive badass sort of mid-level boss that took a lot of killing, but no real frustration apart from that tavern that tavern thing. That was I mean I think you were more frustrated than I was about that, because I just sort of wandered off and thought maybe there's something we can use to blow him up. But I also did go when they pulled the switcheroo on us, which I'm trying not to give too much away, because I don't know if it's actually going to be in the final video. It was a little bit irritating at the sudden sort of additional side quests that keep popping up and things like that. But then it was done in a humorous way, so I can kind of forgive it, and it gives the story legs, I suppose, doesn't it?
I guess it's the way these kind of games work. It's like, oh yes, now you need to do that. Now you need to do this before that works. So it's just putting dominoes in place, and it was played for laughs, like you say. It's a character coming in and ruining the fun for everybody else. So that's kind of interesting, but very playable, and instantly able to pick it up, work out what the controls are, not.
I mean, it's the again, I think it was probably something we discovered in Badlands. The shoulder buttons are around the wrong way. So the shoulder buttons are your triggers, and then your analogs are your like grenades and things like that, and that's round the wrong way. But I do remember on the PlayStation 3, some of the first-person shooters used to be that way around as well. So
yeah, I think that's what we used to be. That used to be the way that we did it, and then we've adjusted since. So it's
yeah. I mean, so it's just a case of adjusting. I mean, it's amazing how many times you accidentally throw a grenade and then go, "Why have I got no grenades?"
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely fun factor, I think. And again, the fact that it's a cooperative game, I believe you could have up to 4 people.
Yeah, it looked like
in your group, which could be a lot of fun, because you do have to watch each other's back and pick each other. And there's a little bit of a tactic game. It isn't just a run-in, swiping and shooting game, because you die a lot of times if you do that.
Yeah, exactly. So overall fun. I mean, it's. I didn't notice any hidden catches. It is essentially a piece of DLC which has been released as a full game. So I don't think there is anything else to download or any way that you can really get a leg up. You know, you're getting all the crates with the things you need as you go. So yeah.
Though there was that weird thing at the beginning where it had the square, the triangle.
Yeah, that's a bit of a tricky one actually. Yeah, now you say it. So I guess that's an interesting.
But I mean, that we sort of like, you know, we demonstrated that is. I mean, it's up front and open, but you get that with the things. I mean, we had that with PGA 2K21 had that thing where occasionally it presents you with like a shopping experience and wants you to push X, whereas you have to push circle to cancel it. Whereas normally it's expecting you to push X to enter into what you're doing. So it's a little cheeky design concept again. You know, read the small print, understand what you're pressing yes to, and you know, you shouldn't get caught out, but it is a bit naughty.
It's the gaming equivalent of putting chocolate at the checkout, isn't it? Go on then. That's what they want. But overall, it's nothing that is unnavigable, which is fine. Similar games, I think, like we talked about, Borderlands. It very much feels like Borderlands. It's a first-person shooter, but it's got a flavour of its own. It's it is like it is like putting your first-person shooter character into somebody's D&D campaign. So you know, I think well done them for whoever came up with a very strange idea. Is there's a bit of a mad genius at work there, I think.
But the Borderlands stuff tends to be a little bit on it. It's got its own weird sense of humor anyway. Yeah. That's what sells it more than the actual gameplay, is the sense of humor, I think. I mean, that's not saying it doesn't have a reasonably good gameplay.
Sure.
But I mean, it's something that with Borderlands I can take it or leave it. This, because this was standalone and it's a little campaign, yeah, you know, check all the boxes, done, push, you know, no problems, no worries. Whether it's something I would replay it, I don't know. Definitely having fun while I was playing it. Yeah. Definitely a game I played, but I don't know about replayability. I mean, I suppose it depends, really. Maybe you've got a couple of people that have played it and a couple of people that haven't, and you want them to kill themselves by shooting electric barrels or gas barrels or exploding barrels, or suddenly be freaked out when massive spiders jump out on them.
I think you could say that about any game with a story, though. If you enjoy the story, then you might play it again, and if you don't, then you won't. So it has surprised me, this one. I suppose, what is it? Not like it's not a po-faced shooter that's taking itself seriously.
It's certainly not Call of Duty Vanguard.
No. Or Battlefield, or any of those kind of hyper-realistic. It's not a hyper-realistic shooter. It's not trying to be anything other than a bit of fun, which is kind of refreshing, actually, sometimes.
Yeah, that is nice. And it is like literally... And it's very forgiving.
Yeah. Oh, very much.
I mean, when we took the mid-tier boss, or the boss, mid-level boss, whatever you want to call him, I don't know, because I couldn't quite get wrap my head around the levels, because you're continuously reaching a sort of a checkpoint and then travelling to the next point, which is probably something to do with loading map loading sizes or something.
The grand old Duke of Orc. I mean, no sweat. Yeah. No sweat. You know, we beat him very easily.
We sacrificed quite a few lives to it.
We feel like we should treat ourselves to a pizza after that. But is it is it worth the hard drive space and time for you, do you think?
I think it is. How long it stays is another question. I had a clean up the other day because of needing space for modern games that seem to like to download 3 times their size just to do an update. But at basically 11.43 gigabytes of hard drive space, it downloaded pretty damn quickly. It doesn't take up very much space. It's something that, will be kept until I need the space, I think.
Yeah.
So that's that. I mean, and then the question really is what about you? I mean, do you think it's worth your time?
I'm glad to have played it. It was nice. It was good fun. Like you say, it's not. I don't think I play it on my own. But if you've got at least one other person and up to 3 other people who might be interested in killing a couple of hours, running around shooting spiders and orcs, I think you could do a lot worse.
And burning trees.
And burning tree men.
Burning trees.
Yeah, you could do a lot worse than this. It's a fun party game shooter, and on the more light-hearted side of things, if you are a first-person shooter player and you are not comfortable with a younger member of your family playing something like Call of Duty or Battlefield, this could be a good answer for you. It's got all the same mechanics of one of those games, without it being sort of too graphic or bloodthirsty. So, I mean, that's something to think about.
Just trying to think about the language, if they used any bad language in the actual campaign. I didn't notice it, no, so maybe they didn't, so I don't know. I'm just looking up parental guidance, parental controls in level 9, but I have no idea what that means.
Well, obviously any game that you let a child play, you would have to look into it yourself beforehand. That's just good parenting. But overall, like I say, it seems a much more... I don't know. It's going for the fun more than the bloodthirsty nature of shooting games, as often is the case. Would you have paid for it?
All of that said, yeah, I was going to say, would I have paid for it? Well, no, because I think the thing is, if you remember, we were going to record this. Earlier in the month.
Yeah.
And I copped out because I'd read the words Borderlands, because as much as it's all right, it's also I'm never that impressed with it. It's funny. It's one of those games where I enjoy it while I'm playing it, but I don't really feel like going back to it on my own. No. You have to have someone else, and I think that's the same problem with this, which I think you just touched on as well. Having said that, now that I've played it, I wished we'd recorded earlier in the month, so that maybe we could have a little bit more time playing it. So yeah, but would I have bought it? No, I wouldn't, just because it was an add-on for another game, and not a game that I'm that enthralled with, even though it's a game that I enjoyed playing while I played it. And I think that's the problem. It's one of the things I find with a lot of these PlayStation Plus games, is that the games that I wouldn't necessarily buy, I enjoy playing it while I'm playing it, and I don't know if that's just the company or if it's just, all right, this is different, it's novel, it's an interesting idea, but it's not. Very few of them are games that I go back to, and so that would upset me if I bought a game that I never went back to. Whereas other games, like Call of Duty, for example, we go back to it again and again and again. The golf game, go back to it again and again and again. Things like that. So would I have paid for it? No. Have I enjoyed playing it? Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm glad to have played it, but it's not really not my flavour of shooter necessarily. I'm glad I didn't miss out on it. And it's certainly worth the price that I paid for it, which is nothing.
The price of admission,
included in my price of admission.
And with that, this is Mike Papa Foxtrot.
And this is 3T, and we were looking at Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, a Wonderlands one-shot adventure, currently freeloadable from the PlayStation Network in February 2022.